What's going on, everybody? As you can see, I have three gimbals here. I have the RS4 Mini, the RS4, and the RS4 Pro. This is not going to be a video on a comparison between the three of them. This is not a product review on any of these gimbals. There's plenty of those videos out there on YouTube now. This is more a video on which gimbal I'm choosing and why I'm choosing it, and how I stumbled upon having all three of these in my house. I mainly do photography. That's all I do. As a matter of fact, this is the first video that I'm shooting now. But I knew I wanted to get into video, specifically for travel with my kids, my family, stuff like that. And at the time, I was looking at the RS4 Pro or the RS4. The RS4 Mini was not out yet. I opted to go out with the RS4 Pro because I wanted to buy once, cry once. However, the day that this got delivered to my house, the Mini was announced. So I opted to hold off and not open this, look at some reviews online about the RS4 Mini, and I ended up ordering the RS4 Mini, thinking that based on my skill set, that was going to suit me better than the big RS4 Pro. And the more I compared them, the more research I did online, I started to think, hey, maybe the RS4 is the way I should go. So after doing all that research, now I have all three here. And from what I've found so far, I believe that the RS4 is what's going to suit my needs. I don't know for sure yet, but I know that I'm definitely sending the RS4 Pro back. I think that this is overkill for my skill set at this point in time. So I'm just torn between the Mini and the RS4, excuse me, leaning more towards the RS4. And the reason for that is all the research I've done. The Mini, people have ranted and raved about it. All the YouTube videos are out. People love the tracking device that comes included with the RS4 Mini, which is one of the things that I like about the RS4 Mini. However, I've had the opportunity to hold both of these gimbals side by side, and I feel like the Mini is not much smaller than the RS4. It is smaller and it is lighter. You can feel it when you hold them side by side, but it doesn't seem like it's that much more. The Mini has a weight capacity of 4.5 pounds, where I believe this is 6.5. Now, as you can see, I'm running an A7 IV with a 24 to 70 millimeter lens, which is just shy of 4 pounds, which is within the capacity of the RS4 Mini. However, if I wanted to run a monitor down the road, or if I wanted to attach anything, I would be getting closer to the max load capacity for that RS4 Mini, where I believe for this RS4 it's 6.5 pounds. The other thing is, according to their website, this intelligent tracking module, and a few videos that I've seen so far that have been posted, this is compatible with this particular gimbal and the Pro. So I get the best of both worlds in this particular package system here. The other thing is, if I was traveling, I felt like the RS4 would break down into a more compact case than the Mini. The battery is detachable with the RS4. It is not detachable with the RS4 Mini. It folds in half, and it comes with a carrying case, which I felt that if I had to go, take a trip on a plane and pack it all up in a bag, it was easier to break it down than the Mini. And then the last thing I saw by a YouTube user, Evan Lanier, he loved his RS4 Mini, but his tag was, it's going back. And the reason for that he stated in his video was, I believe he was running Peak Design mounting plates, because he runs their tripod, their backpack mount. I run Ulanzi and Falcom on my stuff, but he was saying that if he had his Peak Design plate on his camera, the mounting plate for the RS4 Mini is proprietary to that gimbal. So in other words, he would have to break out his Allen key or screwdriver, pull off his Peak Design mounting plate, put on the RS4 Mini bracket, which is proprietary to run and gun. So he'd have to go back and forth and switch those back and forth, which is one of the things that I didn't like about the RS4 Mini. Now, the research that I've done on the RS4 is that it's kind of similar. However, I ended up picking up the Falcom plate for this system, which is supposed to alleviate that, so I can run the same plate here and then run it onto the gimbal. Now, I'm sure that Arca Swiss, Peak Design, and maybe even Ulanzi or Falcom are going to come up with their RS4 Mini version of this system here, so that you don't have that issue. but I just figured because I have this now, I'm still leaning towards this system. The other thing I also checked when I had the opportunity to grab onto the RS4 Mini is I tried to see if this system would actually slide into the gimbal, and it doesn't. This is slightly thicker or wider than the one that's meant for the RS4 Mini. So it's a little bit smaller. It is proprietary. However, I believe that this does work on the RS4 Pro, the RS4, and the RS3 system. It's compatible with all three systems. So I'm not sure why they did that with the RS4 Mini, where it's just a little bit thinner on the slide mount, but it's one of the things that I saw in the Mini that I felt was one of those reasons that maybe I should just go with this system. It's been out a little bit longer, clearly, so it's a little bit more user-friendly. But those are my reasonings that I believe I'm going to stick with this system. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. As you can see, they're both still brand new in the package. But I think I'm leaning towards the RS4. Let me know what you guys think. If I should go with the Mini, if I should go with the RS4, or if you guys are telling me that I'm crazy and I should just stay with the Pro. I just feel like this guy, I'm not there yet with the skill sets. So rather than trying to force my hand to use this, I'd rather start smaller, learn the system, and maybe by the time I am proficient, you know, who knows, the RS6 is going to be out, and I'll just grab that. But let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys later.